some kind of BB King vibrato, yeah? One of the best. BB King vibrato is one of the best ones, you know, in blues, you know. If you pay attention, as I used to name these albums, my kind of blues, singing the blues, you know, two BB King albums from the 50s before he developed his classic vibrato, yes. So if you pay attention in those albums, there's no BB King. You know, the BB King we knew in the 60s, you know, for example, or the 70s, you know. It's a really different BB King, and I feel it's more next to T-Bone Walker than the BB King we know, yeah. Today I will share with you a few tips of pentatonic scale, chords, and you always ask me about diminished. So I will give you some tips again about diminished. Remember, I make a live streaming a month ago where I talk about that. If you want more information about diminished and half diminished arpeggios, yeah, to play blues. And also in my YouTube channel you can find a lesson about that, yeah, diminished, yeah, with some ideas, yeah, with some licks, yes. So good, great. Remember, in the description of this video you have access to the membership I am offering, a special space with lessons, PDF, backing tracks, licks, you know. Just visit the link in the description and you get access to that special space. About chords, yeah, when we play, it's really important to develop a good rhythm strumming patterns, you know, to practice that. Last weekend I talked about the practice, some recommendations about the practicing and how to develop a good routine, yes. I believe rhythm guitar is, I believe is one of the most steps, yeah, in that routine when you practice, yeah, with chords, yeah. So don't forget to put that, yeah, to play shuffles with good swing, to play using chord, just 2, 3, 4 minutes playing rhythm non-stop with the metronome, yeah, with the metronome in 2 and 4, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. To remember, strum beats are 2 and 4 in this music, in blues, jazz, pop, yeah, country, rock. It's 2 and 4, yeah. It's the drum, the snare of the drum, yeah. So follow the 2 and 4, slow. You don't have to push yourself to play fast. We are not looking for precision, for speed. We are looking for precision, yeah. So keep that thing, you know, 4 minutes, yes. believe me, it's great. Yeah, you are going to develop a good sense of rhythm. Yes, and we need that good sense of rhythm to play lead. Yes, so I am the only way to develop that good sense of rhythm is playing rhythm. Yeah, and who's there? From Boston. Hello, Deity. Yeah, good in F sharp. That's a good key. Huh? I like to play in F sharp. You know, it's a really beautiful key. Yeah, there's I remember one of the best time. The time I discovered the F sharp was through Ronnie Earl. That the song, the cover he plays called Blues for Jay. Yeah. F sharp minor. So when I discovered that key F sharp, I thought that that's a really cool key and not so used. Yeah, so playing F sharp. So rhythm, you know. And remember, in this style of music, we use a lot down strummings, you know. You know, down strummings. I think it's because I don't know, about the rhythm but I study a lot of blues jazz players. You know, they play down strummings. You know, it's good. You know, it's like I feel. Of course, yeah, with them. But for rhythm, it's like you have more control. Yeah, just pay attention, like Kirk Fletcher, Kid Ramos. I don't know. Every more modern, like John Mayer, Matt Scofield, Josh Smith. You know, yeah, we don't do the. This is not the right way to play strummings in this style of music. It's more. Look, right down strummings. Yes, so pay attention to that. That's a good tip to take in mind, you know, strummings, you know. I think we can build a better groove with down strummings. Yeah, it's not. I used to say to my students when they play like this, it's not part of the style. You know, it's good. Eh? If you want to play more. Yeah, for country and it's good, nice. But if you play blues, points. Yeah, good. About chords, I used to play chords in packs. What I mean with this, if I play, let's say, A13th, that it's a chord I like a lot, you know, I use it a lot. It's super jazzy, yeah, to play. You add that jazzy flavor to the blues. And I used to mix these with the classic D9th. And if I play that 13th here in the root, this is my root now. Yeah, it's an inversion. I play the D now here, D9th. A, E9th, D9th. Yeah. So it's like packs when I use these. Of course I can play this one, this D, yeah? But D, yeah? If I play this ninth, I play this D. Back to A. Let's go to E. D. Aha. Yeah, so this A, this, and this E. Yeah, so I put in packs my set of chords. Yeah. If I play this A, the classic bar A7, probably I will use this 7th, 4th degree. Sorry. Yeah. A. Yeah, so start my advice about chords and rhythms. Start putting your chords in a kind of packs, you know. If I use these, I will use these and these, you know. So it's less, you don't take risk, yeah, when you play and you are improvising and playing with other musicians. You don't decide in the last second which is the next chord, you know, it's like muscle memory. If I play this, it's with this and these, yeah. So even when I play some kind of lines, look, down picking, I don't do this, no alternate picking here. I don't know if it works. If it works for you, it's okay, you know. I'm not saying it's wrong, yeah. By the way, I'm using a new pick today. Beautiful pick. As you know, I like to use thick picks, you know, between 1 and 3 millimeters. And I have some crazy things like 4 and 5 millimeters, which are great too. Today I am using this Dunlop USA Prime Tone 3.0 Skull Plectra. Yes, this is my pick today. I don't know if you can see it there. Yeah, 3 millimeters, really comfortable pick, standard size. It's same size as a standard Fender pick, but 3 millimeters in this material, which is plectra, yes, and beautiful. Just try it, you know. It's a different. I used to change picks and try, you know. Sometimes I had some really good, you know, surprises. Yeah, this is one. Yeah, it's really comfortable. And as I use the round side always. Yes, I don't like to use the edgy side of the pick. I use the round always. I pick any pick I use I just discovered that it's more comfortable to my fingers when I take the pick, and the sound, the tone, it's more round. Yes, so it's part of my, you know, my search of tone. You know. Yes. So that's what I can, the info I can give you about chords and strumming, and you know, practicing routine, chord, rhythm, groove. You know, the thing that really helped me to improve my rhythm is the metronome. You know, so that's what I use to. Metronome in 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's tough, yeah? It's tough. Believe me, it's tough. It takes a while. And sometimes, depending the day, I say, what is happening to me? You know, what is happening to me? You know, I can't. It's tough today, you know? So practice every day a little bit, 15 minutes, at least if you have. We all have 15 minutes in a day, you know? During the day, you know, when you wake up, you know, before go to sleep, I don't know, 15 minutes, it's like nothing, you know. Believe me, 15 minutes a day, it's super good, you know. You just need to know what to practice, you know. I mean, no, not noodling, you know, not just taking the guitar and playing whatever, you know. Just okay, we practice this and this, you know, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 minutes, done, you know. About pentatonic. About pentatonics, minor pentatonic scale, minor is the spine, you know, of this music, blues, yeah. So I would suggest you to, the first thing is to learn by heart the boxes, you know, the patterns, you know. I improved a lot my playing when I just finally, many years ago, I learned by heart the boxes. So it's like, it's super safe, you know. It's not box number 1, the only safe space on the fretboard, you know. If you learn the 5 boxes, the fretboard is safe because you 100% sure where's the next note to play, yeah. Or even if you do this, you know, and you know this is one of the notes, yeah, of the minor pentatonic scale, yeah, in A, in this case, which is the box number 3, yeah. I have a lesson, really, it's not all, a few years ago, and it's super good. I show you how I connect the boxes, you know, how I put together everything. Just it's here in my YouTube channel. And yeah, that's nice. You know, just jumping around the fretboard and always it's a safe place, you know. That's super fun, you know. You are going to enjoy more your playing, your practice, because and it's super easy to learn by heart the 5 boxes. The best thing you can do, and that's always what I suggest to my students, is just stick around 1 week per position, you know. So position 5 in A, I don't know, in C or in D, using backing tracks, metronome, recording yourself using a loop pedal or your cell phone, you know, and play. Okay, today I will play, I don't know, in D. So all that day playing position 5 of D. Searching all the possibilities, using bendings, pull off, slides, you know, just to take all the information you can, as much from that position. Because even if we play the same notes in the 5 boxes, the order of that notes are different, so we can play different things, you know, even if are the same notes. So I don't know, a day just playing in B flat, you know. With the blue note. Yeah. You know, just hanging around and using that box one day, you know. Next day you play next box. You have the 1 and then the number 2 and then the number 3 and 4, you know. So in 5 days you will just play in a really concentrate way that fingerings, you know, and you are going to develop the muscle memory, which is great, you know. That's the safety net, you know, is a muscle memory. Your fingers, they know where to go, you know. Imagine if you just practice and practice during 6 months, a year, you know. It's great, yeah, it's great. So that's my suggestion about lead. I'm just playing straight minor pentatonic scale, yeah? Nothing extra, yeah? Just... For you, if you are just starting this music and style, you probably know position 1, but I am playing those notes in the 5 boxes. Yeah, so it's like that, you know. It's about, as the great musicians and performers, they say, if you want to be good, you need to practice, practice, and practice. It's like that, you know. But just taking control your routine and your practice, you know. That's the way to improve your playing, yeah. Who's there? Hi, Chris. How are you? But as I told you in the beginning of this live streaming, rhythm, you know. Simple things. You know, simple things. Just keep the groove, keep the pattern, play the same thing. You know, the 12 bars. Okay, in E, I will play. Yeah, and then we add E7 for A. Yeah, just be in English is constant. Yeah, just play the same each bar of the 12. You know, just when you back and you play the same 12 when you start from the top, the sequence, play the same thing in each bar. Just be as tight as possible. You know, stable. You know, that's the best thing you can do. Yeah. Chris, hey, Pranav, Kiran, yes, how are you? Dominant arpeggio, yes, of course, with pentatonic scale. Actually, when you play minor, major pentatonic scale, you are using the notes of the arpeggio, yes. You are using the major third, you are using the minor seventh, yeah, the root, the fifth, yeah. The difference is I think notes of the arpeggio as a chord tones, yeah. So the notes of the chord, so you can highlight that notes in a different, using a different approach, yeah. And of course, when I play arpeggios, I use a lot of the chromatic notes in between, you know. So that's arpeggio, you know. Even if it's minor pentatonic scale at the same time. Yeah, so it's like diving in between that, you know. You need to develop the taste, your own taste about that, you know. You just need to identify how it sounds when you play pentatonics, minor, major, and how it sounds when you play arpeggio. Yeah, the sound of that thing, you know, even if you are using the same notes, you know. And what sound you can get from the arpeggio that you cannot get from the pentatonics, yeah. So this is my arpeggio 7. first the boxes, yeah, the patterns, the 5 patterns of the arpeggio, and start paying attention to the sound. Yeah, this is music, so it's all about, we can learn hundreds of patterns and and theory and chords, but it's all about the sound, your ears. Yeah, so I'm showing you now. Pentatonic, it's always more bluesy. I put a title to the sound. Okay, arpeggio to me personally, it's more jazzy. Pentatonics, are more bluesy. Yeah, so so you can, if you pay attention, you can distinguish when I am playing more pentatonics and more arpeggio. What should I learn for blues? It's too far the screen. That's why, as a beginner, intermediate guitar player. Thanks. Well, all you should learn. All just take a look. All these live streamings are advices for beginner, intermediate players. Develop your own routine. Be sure what you practice, when you practice. Just make a routine. That's great. Chords, rhythm patterns. Pay attention to the picking, yes, to the strumming, yes, strummings. Be constant with the sequence of the chord and arrangements you play. Yeah, in a 12, for example. I played this for E. Exactly the same. The second time I played the 12th, and the third and the fourth, I be constant with that. Don't change. That's a tip that I can give you. It's like learn the boxes by heart. The 5 boxes. Spend a week over each box trying to get all the sounds you can get from it. Yeah, and then take a look to my YouTube channel. There's there's tons of lessons about, and I have one special. It's connecting the pentatonic scale. Just after you learn the 5 boxes separately, put together everything and feel free on the fretboard. That's a few tips. Learn arpeggios if you want to go farther. Playing something different. You have enough work just trying to get some nice sound from pentatonics, yeah, minor, major, together. I have another lesson about that, how to play together, to mix them up, both pentatonic scales, yeah, using pentatonic scales as layers, yes. And then, well, you have enough work as a beginner, intermediate player with that. If you want to go further, you can just start following the chord changes, play through the changes, play the changes. What else? And develop your ear and vocabulary. Listen to blues and start learning licks and motif and ideas, rhythm patterns from albums, And a great tip I can give you is try to discover why you like some things and why you don't like some things in the music you listen to. Yes, I don't know why I like this player more than that player. Why I prefer that one that one. What's he's playing that keep my attention. Why I like BB King like crazy, you know, and why maybe, I don't know, another player. It's great. I listen to his music, but it's, I don't know, I couldn't feel that, you know, that feeling, yeah, of, that's great, you know, that's part of the routine too, you know. So then you discover that player you like the most, he used some notes, some grooves, you know, some phrases that you prefer that, you know. Rob, how are you? Good. So my friends, these are a few tips for today, these live streamings. Yes. No problem. Thanks to you guys. Remember, you can just take a look to the membership program I am offering here in the description of this video. I am putting a lot of info there. Yes, it's really cheap. You can support my work, and I give you a lot of info extra. Yes, about pentatonics, rhythm, patterns, backing tracks, PDF files, video lessons, packs of licks, yeah, to develop your vocabulary, yes. So, hey Rob, no problem. Thanks to you. Yes, this every live streaming, each Saturday I just leave the video, so you just can come later and get access to this video. Yes. So guys, thank you very much for today. Visit my website, bluesguitarlessons.ca. More info there. You can take online lessons with me. You can just visit the membership. And thank you very much. And see you next Saturday. Have a good week. Good man. Bye. Take care.